In the waning light of the Roman Empire, the year 451 AD witnessed one of the most cataclysmic battles in European history, the Battle of the Catalaunian Plains. This monumental clash near present-day Châlons-en-Champagne, France, pitted the forces of the Roman general Flavius Aetius and his uneasy allies, the Visigoths, led by their king Theodoric, against the fearsome and seemingly unstoppable Huns under the command of the legendary Attila. Attila the Hun, known as the Scourge of God, had amassed a formidable reputation through his ruthless and relentless invasions across Europe. By 451, his sights were set on Gaul, where he intended to plunder the rich Roman territories. His army, a formidable coalition of Huns, Gepids, Ostrogoths, and other allied tribes, crossed the Rhine and wreaked havoc across the land. Meanwhile, the Roman Empire, now a shadow of its former self, could not afford the luxury of facing this marauding horde alone. General Aetius, showing a remarkable grasp of realpolitik, forged an alliance with the Visigothic king Theodoric, as well as securing the support of various other groups including Franks, Burgundians, Saxons, and even some Celtic tribes. This diverse and uneasy coalition was Rome's last hope to halt the Hunnic onslaught. As Attila advanced through Gaul, sacking cities and spreading terror, Aetius maneuvered his coalition forces to intercept the Huns. The two armies eventually met on the Catalaunian Plains, a vast open field that was ideal for cavalry battles, which both armies had in abundance. The night before the battle was tense, with both camps aware of the impending clash that would likely determine the fate of Western Europe. Attila, confident in his invincibility, held a lavish feast, while Aetius and Theodoric prepared their men for the grim task ahead. The battle commenced with the rising sun. The Huns, with their characteristic ferocity, launched the first assault. Attila's strategy was straightforward yet brutal, a direct charge aimed at breaking the center of the Roman Visigothic lines, where Aetius himself commanded. The Visigoths, under King Theodoric, held the wings of the formation. In a tragic twist of fate, Theodoric was killed early in the battle, his horse thrown beneath him. This could have spelled disaster, but Theodoric's son Thorismund took up his father's mantle and rallied the Visigoths, preventing a rout. As the day wore on, the battle turned into a grueling contest of endurance and will. Aetius skillfully coordinated his diverse forces, using the heavy Roman and Visigothic cavalry to counter the Hunnic charges. The Roman archers and infantry, though outnumbered, managed to hold the line, supported by their allies. The turning point came late in the day when a concerted charge by the Visigothic and Roman cavalry finally managed to push back Attila's forces. The Huns, unaccustomed to such fierce resistance, began to falter. Sensing defeat, Attila ordered a retreat back to his camp, where he erected a funeral pyre, intending to burn himself alive rather than be captured. However, the coalition, exhausted and heavily depleted, did not pursue Attila into the night. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and the battlefield was said to be strewn with the bodies of the dead, including many of the war's greatest warriors. Although Attila survived and withdrew from Gaul, his aura of invincibility was shattered. The Battle of the Catalaunian Plains was celebrated as a heroic and pivotal moment in Roman and European history. It showcased the strategic acumen of Aetius and marked the beginning of the end for the Hunnic Empire. The battle's legacy was complex, heralding a period of decline for the Roman Empire in the West, but also demonstrating the resilience and martial prowess of its people and their allies. The Battle of the Catalaunian Plains remains a legendary confrontation, emblematic of the clash between the fading light of Rome and the barbarian forces that would shape the medieval world. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.